Hi, I'm Philip Aksani, and I'm super excited to show you how you can customize your Claude Code mascot from looking like this to looking like this. It doesn't change anything with the Claude Code functionality, but I like that you can do little things like that in Claude Code. So let's hop over there and I will show you how you can make Claude Code your very own. Here I have my terminal open and you need to open Claude Code on any folder. So here I'm having my Scratchpad folder, and as you can see, Claude currently has the standard orange, and I want to change it to, let's say, a yellow or something like that. You can do that by going into theme, and this command particularly is not new. That's also something you go through when you are onboarded to Claude Code and you can change your theme. However, lately Anthropic added something called new custom theme. So actually Claude Code can now have custom themes. I explored it a little bit, but honestly, I don't find it that interesting. I tried the Catpuccin theme and stuff like that, but it didn't change much because it usually inherits just the theme from the terminal. That's fine for me, but I kind of like that you can change the little mascot. So let's create a new custom theme and let's call it color Claude, because Claude with a W is actually the name of that little mascot. And once you hit enter, you can change the colors. And there are a bunch of options where you can make Claude Code your own. And the option that I want to change in order to change Claude's color is looking for Claude body. So it's Claude underscore body. And once you hit enter, so that's different to other menus in Claude Code. So here it's not space, but enter. You can change the color. So here you can see the current RGB value, but you could also use an hex code, for example. Now I wanted to change it into yellow, but actually I don't know what the hex code for yellow is. So let's open another Claude Code instance on the side. Let's put them next to each other. And I will use the headless mode just to get the prompt back. And let's see what the hex code is. So it's FFFF00. So let's copy that code and remove the value so that here you can actually see once you adjust it what it offers, RGB, hex, ANSI, or the ANSI name. So we have the hex, so let's add that. And as you can see, it now changes into yellow. And once you press enter, you're saving your file. And then you press, basically, let's have a look, because, yeah, so now you press escape to say you're done. Honestly, that's something which annoys me always a little bit with those Claude Code menus, because you always have to be careful what is space, what is enter, what is escape. But here now escape is done and tab is reset. So let's press escape to say we're done. I'm a bit confused that now it doesn't show it in yellow. So let's open Claude here and see if it's yellow there. So yeah, basically it's just for the new session and not for the session you're in. So that is pretty cool. But yeah, as you can see, yellow is not really ideal for my terminal right here. So I want to change this color again. Now I could go into creating a new theme, but actually the themes are saved in your settings. So let's hop over there. All right, so on the left side, you see my Finder. On the right side, we have Claude open with the yellow, which is a little bit too bright. I want to show you where you can find the theme and how you can adjust it. So in your user folder, so that's, for me, that's phi, you have a .claude folder. And if you go into this .claude folder, the moment you create a custom theme, you will also have a themes folder in there. And once you open the themes folder, you can see a new JSON file, which is named after your custom theme. So here we have it named color Claude. So if I open that file, you can see it has a name. So that's the custom name of our theme. It has a base color, which is light because my terminal is light. You could also change it and have different themes if it's light or black, but here light is fine. And then we have the overrides. So that is the important part, which is basically this color theme should inherit everything from the default color theme, but override these attributes. So here we have the object Claude body and then the color, which is currently yellow. And I already have a little note here with a nice pink. So I want to change the yellow into that pink. And once I save that, you can see that Claude on the right side already changes into this nice pink. Woo! So to recap that part again, the key to changing the color of your Claude is using the Claude_body key. And Claude here is typed with a W, so it's not C-L-A-U-D-E, but C-L-A-W-D. And then _body. And then you can add in a color, and that will be the color of your Claude mascot. And that is basically just a starting point how you create your own custom theme where you can change a bunch of things. So as you saw when I typed /theme and then chose custom theme, then there were a bunch of colors popping up, and there you can really go crazy and adjust it on your own. And the cool thing is also that you can then share your theme. So I'm curious if you changed your Claude mascot into a color of your choice. If yes, make a screenshot and let me know in the comments below. See you next time.